This is the entertainment buzz. Further on in the buzz.
What we gonna do right here is go back, way back into time.
Sky, are you? All the respect them eyes so full. Like a flag, hear me now? So bout it, dig it way.
Entertainment buzz are the real thing, man. Sight.
And now, our feature presentation.
Yes, sir. We want to say a very special welcome to the EBUZZ. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Kishima Francis.
How are you?
How you doing, pal?
We're doing quite well, darling. Quite elated, feeling adrenalized and euphoric and all the good stuff. It's another beautiful Wednesday here in Jamaica, and it's another edition of the EBUZZ. We got a busy night tonight. We're going to be linking here and there and everywhere. We got big ups. We have interviews. I feel like we're a hub. You know, when you're flying out an airport and say, this is their hub.
But look, you have all right to feel that way because it is also the beginning of Reggae and Black History Month. Today is also Dennis Brown Day.
Birthday.
So you have all right to feel that type of way, like we are the hub because of what today is and what it signifies.
Absolutely. And 66 years is the anniversary of his birth. He's 66 years old today. Lisa Hyper is going to be our guest in studio. And I tell you, I just saw her a while ago outside. No, sir. She a gone too hard.
What you say?
Then chisel out for her body right, you know. No, sir. I don't know what she do, but she do something. And so she's going to be giving us a little insight on what she's been working on. Very happy to see her. The last time she came here, we were in a buzz party, I think it was. And Vibes Cartel reposted us dancing. And I said to myself, why Cartel stop watch her? I'm a friend. Yes.
Or the person operating his page.
Yes, we can't say it's him. No, it's not him.
Yes, we can be so loose with
yes,
stuff
because
like that.
next thing you know, they're going to put him in
context.
an extra maximum security, which we don't want right now. But no, but it was good. And so it was good to see her. We're going to talk to her about a lot of things. And we have a lot of other things happening. I think one of the biggest things.
Music artist.
But I mean, I try to pronounce him.
Anunnaki.
Yeah.
It sounds like that.
It's quite, and his sound is unique. So, and he's going to be coming in studio with us tonight also. So we're looking forward to that.
And like you mentioned, like we'll be having links here and there. The team is in Florida, so we're going to be linking up with them to find out what's happening and what's taking place. It is Reggae Month, so I know they have, activities there as well. Yeah. So just, to bring everything full circle.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And I guess one of the hottest things in the hot topics right now is what's happening with investments and the whole SSL saga. We understand now that SSL finally speaks because, we've been hearing so many things swirling around them in terms of there was a point where it was alleged that they were trying to wind up the company and a lot of things that were, some hearsay is a hell of a thing.
So in speaking out, basically, Bones, they are denying claims by Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark that they were seeking to wind up the company when they engage an insolvency expert. And they also said that they did not do this.
So is it that they're saying that they sought the services of an insolvency expert to restructure the company? When you have it's in the insolvency, that meaning a liquidator. I don't know, but we also understand that they're also putting a lot of the problems squarely on the wealth advisor. That's Miss Panton. All of it.
All right. They're putting it squarely at the foot of their now fired wealth advisor. In addition to that, they contend that this is not that SSL is not a failed entity with majority of its clients unaffected by the fraud. This according to them.
Well, when you hear, there were some public declarations of a lot of entities that did business with them. I think even National Insurance Scheme. I think there are some others. The Prime Minister himself has had a portfolio there. I think he closed off recently. But so I don't know if they're, but I tell you, optics is a hell of a thing, because how it look, how it sound. And then they're now responding with like another side of the story. It's just like a soap opera unfolding.
It is putting people in a situation and a position where they want to ask further questions. For instance, SSL, they say that they were unaware of Bolt's account since it was not under his name, and it did not from 2018 have the sum of 1.9 billion Bolt is claiming is missing from his account. So when they are speaking out for the first time and they're making talks like that, in addition to denying claims made by the finance minister, Dr. Nigel Clark, and also stating that, they're not a failed entity, and squarely putting all the blame at the feet of the now fired wealth advisor. People have a lot of questions.
There's a lot of questions, and there are a little bit of loopholes too, because when you try to wind up a company, or you try to file bankruptcy, if there is an asset liquidation, you can't sue a company when they're filing bankruptcy,
No.
So these things are it will buy them some time if this is so. And so it's a whole lot of little factors. And it's like every day you're getting a new breaking news about something else that is happening.
Absolutely.
It's a soap opera.
But let us wait and see as it relates to what will happen on February 17, because that is when the SSC initially they filed their injunction as it relates to barring SSL from obtaining
license, another.
The insolvency expert then.
Exactly.
Blocking the SSL from engaging the experts. So let's see what happens on February 17 and how that will play out.
And, I just want to pick up where we left off in terms of, meanwhile, in a wide-ranging statement, the SSL laid the blame for the massive fraud squarely at the foot of their now fired wealth advisor. The SSL says that the investigation against the ex-wealth advisor began from September to a client, and the SSL says disciplinary proceedings against her were delayed due to medical issues she had, because we know that she has some medical issues. And they also say that they're aware that she had subsequently confessed to Usain Bolt's team that she had stolen money from the account. The SSL say they were unaware of Bolt's account, as you just said, because it wasn't registered under him. It was on a company, a limited LLC that he had registered. And I think that LLC was registered in St. Lucia. So it was, people do these things. They have trusts and they have LLCs that you can do things for tax purposes. Yeah.
But then it gets complex, because that statement further reads, as it relates to the sum of 1.9 billion that is in the account, they're saying that
wasn't there.
That wasn't there.
That's what I was told also.
And it is now putting us in a position to believe that did the ex-wealth advisor act alone?
Right. Well, so I was watching something today, and the person said that there's a 5-part question. So is this lady, Miss Panton, is she the scapegoat, the sitting duck, all of these names that came up, because they were saying that maybe she couldn't execute this all by herself in terms of the amount of money, because it's not that. There were other people who got affected by the fraud, but none of their money was close to the amount of money that Usain Bolt had in his account, which is $1.9 billion. Others had a couple million US, 5 million, 3 million here and there. But his money by far, and they were saying this is the biggest in terms of the amount of money being moved in history in terms of the amount of money. Because $1.9 billion is not monkey money, and you can't.
No, it is not.
You can't move it like that.
But with SSL's statements, Bones, it is basically for the people of Jamaica and the world at large who are watching to just believe that all of this is now put to rest because everything leads to the ex-wealth advisor.
Right. And you see, this is the thing with investing. Because, you have banks and then you have investment houses. And investment houses, to really and truly create wealth, you cannot save money. Because saving money only gives you maybe under a 1% return on your savings for the entire year. When you do investing and you do smart investing, hence why you have a wealth advisor, then you can actually leverage the best interest rate that you can. But the problem with investing is that if there is a lack of market confidence, and this is what has caused now with this fraud that has happened, is now making nobody confident in investing because they don't know if when they put their money into a portfolio or a financial instrument, is it safe?
Their hard-earned cash, yes.
Is it safe? They don't know if it's safe. So they need to fix the optics of that because that is the problem we're having now. People are afraid to put money into these things. And so let us see. SSL is coming in right now. I think they're coming in a little too late, but better late than never.
And I'm not certain they said the right things.
No, I mean, I think they said the right things neither, but let us see. So that was that is a big topic right now.
It is a big topic, but like we mentioned earlier, it is Reggae Month.
It
is
is
also Dennis Brown's Day.
Yes.
And in honor of D. Brown, just want to share a little snippet, Bones, of a voice clip of the minister. So, of course, it's the beginning of Reggae and Black History Month, as I mentioned, and to mark the 66th anniversary of the birth of Dennis Emmanuel Brown, Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Babsy Grange fondly remembers the late Crown Prince of Reggae. Speaking on the wake-up call with Clover J, Minister Grange noted that both Dennis Brown and herself are from West Kingston, sharing her memory of accompanying him to perform back in the day. Take a listen.
I remember Dennis we used to say Little Dennis Brown at the time because he started as a little
Nine,
child.
yeah.
And I was one of those folks who would sometimes accompany him.
Yeah.
West Kingston had an annual charity ball to raise funds, which was hosted by the late Prime Minister, the late Most Honorable Edward Saga. And Dennis's first official appearance, was at the first ball. And he was with Byron Lee as the backing band. And he has recorded several songs and, just revered and appreciated and loved by everybody from all walks of life.
Wow. Dennis Brown. And of course, he has been definitely a contributor to music in terms of spreading it worldwide. Crown Prince of Reggae, Dennis Emmanuel Brown. And we have a very busy month. I know that as this month progresses, we're going to be giving you an insight on all the plans that are going to be happening for Reggae Month because it's always a plethora of activities that happen throughout the month. And I'm sure that we will be here to give an air and let people know what is happening for the month. But, one of the things that is also happening is the Island Music Conference. We talked to Shaggy last week. And he's the chairman of the conference. And also, we're going to be talking to my friend. We're going to be talking to Judith Bodley now. She's a co-founder and co-CEO of the Island Music Conference. Judith, very nice to have you, my darling. Welcome to the EBUZZ.
Hi, Judith.
How you doing?
Hi, Kashima. Hi, Bones. I want to photograph you.
So at 20 years ago, me get that joke that you mash me up same way, Oh, Judith, I want to photograph you too. Yes.
Before we even get to IMC, just that you guys, Kashima and Bones, you just mentioned Dennis Brown.
Yes.
And I did the Dennis Brown documentary in 2020 for the government of Jamaica. And it afforded me the opportunity to know the man so much better and to understand how much he went through, and then to be even further fascinated at the type of individual he was in terms of being loved by so many.
Yes.
I don't recall ever seeing Dennis without him smiling.
Yeah.
And no matter what, he was so disarming with that smile. I got to find out that his mother died when he was so young.
Yeah.
I found out so many things. She lost a hand. It was so much knowledge about Dennis Brown. I spoke to his sister Penny, who lives in Canada. I spoke to his wife. I spoke to his children.
Yeah.
I spoke to his friends. I mean, in the documentary, Lego cried when he spoke to the relationship, and he spoke to how the burial went, and oh my goodness.
Wow.
Dennis Brown, I don't think Jamaicans know the relevance of the man.
And it's good to have people like you to give a documentary.
Yes, thank you for sharing that. You know, like those
didn't
were
know that. I didn't know that.
info that I had no idea.
Wow.
And you know, the very first money that he made, so the very first time him singing and make some money, you know what he did? He went to a shop up on Orange Street, and everybody that was in there with that first money, he bought food for everybody.
Wow.
That sounds like something you would do. Although we never know him. That sounds like something. As long as him no photograph nobody inside of the shop.
Period, sure. But listen, Judith, him can't stay, him can't not laugh and
Judith,
carry on, you know.
Judith, I'm a friend, man. Judith.
But you know,
care.
But guess what, Kish? We recognize that laughter is the best medicine. There are so many things happening around us untoward.
Thank you.
Just the country and the world is at a place where every day you're just wondering what next. So when we can laugh, oh my God, yeah.
And me have to laugh. So, Island Music Conference. Big things. Big things.
The greatest convergence of global music industry practitioners ever in Jamaica and the Caribbean. We're flying in over 70 panelists. We're bringing YouTube. So on the very first day, which is January 8th, we bring in YouTube. They work from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. They have broken themselves. There's 5 members coming, inclusive of Tuma Bassa and Adam McFarlane. And they've broken themselves into 4 panels with performances in between. At first, they're schooling the content providers, because they're saying, hey, we do see that Jamaica is pushing out a whole lot of content. Let's help you guys to monetize better and understand our platforms. Now, we were excited now telling them, oh, come on, when somebody drops a song in Jamaica, like, you know, within a week they have over 3 million views, and they said, yeah, but over in New Zealand, a kid drops something and ends up with 70 million views in that time. Let's teach you guys, let's let you guys understand the platform a little bit better. How do you grow your share, and how do you monetize? You know, so they'll be doing that, and then they'll be working with producers and managers. And the beautiful thing is, even after they've done the panel, and you come and you watch the panel, you're allowed to ask questions and all of that, and it's interactive. They will also, throughout the week, engage one-on-one. So if you're early, you register early and you're there early, you can set one-on-one meetings with them, and they do that with you. We have TikTok coming in, and they're doing TikTok tutorials. We have Meta coming in, and that's IG and Facebook, right? And they're doing the same kind of thing.
WhatsApp,
you know, we're bringing in Loretta Gadsden from BMI. We're also bringing Madeline Nelson from Amazon. We are bringing in Diego Herrera from Pandora. Tanya Lawson is there from Audio Mac. And that's just some of the names of who are coming in terms of international media. We're bringing in Vibe. We're bringing in the New York Morning Show. We're bringing in a number of persons from Florida. And so Stoneboy is coming in. Seals is coming in. You know, so, and need I say that the chairman of the board, Shaggy, is going to be there.
Wow. You know, it sounds absolutely comprehensive, and it's a no-brainer that if you are a part of the industry, you should try to find yourself at this conference. But for persons who are still unsure, Judith, if you can just kind of give us an outline as it relates to who is this conference for and who should ensure that they are front and center?
So one of the things I want to quickly mention is that Adam Gross has been doing Caribbean press for us too.
Right.
And he says, and Adam Gross is the president of Ineffable Records. And one of the things that he is adamant about, pun intended,
Adamant, yes, I love it. Yes.
is that it is the greatest time for an artist who is an independent artist. And he's saying it's not difficult. And he's coming to engage with that. And of course, you know that Adam has a number of, they work with a number of our artists, including a Kabaka Pyramid. Now, Kashima, you asked me a question, and I want to say to any music industry practitioner listening, and who are music industry practitioners, we're talking about the artists, we're talking about the managers, we're talking about the producers, we're talking about the booking agents, we're talking about the road manager, we're talking about the stylist, because we have a style panel. We're talking about every single individual that has to do with that end product that we have. That's called our music. It's a no-brainer that if you're in the industry, listen, if you have so many people in one space that normally you will never get the opportunity to speak to, why would you need to be forced, dragged, pulled, biting, fighting to be there? If you have an interest in your career, why would you not? If it's being provided, why would you be there? I don't get it. I don't get if somebody should find something negative to say, or somebody should try to find a reason as to why they cannot, I would say to them, are you sure you're ready for this next step where we're going to blow things out the water? There's been such a tremendous reset opportunity outside of the pandemic. But let's set foot forward further. You know that Jamaica is just a 3 million footprint. And the reason why it is Island Music Conference is because we are looking at the Caribbean.
Right.
What if we came together and made our footprint 40 million and aligned ourselves with the motherland and made our footprint, made the numbers almost uncountable when we push out? How about if we learned definitively how to market our own music so that people don't sign people and then market them as rock artists and all them things there? You know, how if we understood how to utilize the platforms better. This is the greatest networking opportunity that you have had so far.
Judith, one of the things I wanted to find out now, Judith, the mechanics of this conference, registration, is there a fee? How do we get connected with it? I mean, we know that's what's happening, but we want to know, is it online? Is it something that
It's absolutely online.
All right,
so go to the website and you will see the schedule.
Right.
Because let's not forget to mention, which is very important too, that we have a trade fair. It's called the All Day Market. It's a trade fair. It happens in the Jamaica Pegasus Ballroom. So we have 40 artisans out of Jamaica and the Caribbean. 40 booths. We have just a few booths left. So if you've not yet registered for your booth, if you're coming through TEF, they have a massive discount. Get the code from them, and you'll be able to access the booths for much, much cheaper. Excuse me. And what happens is you're able to buy Jamaican craft. You're able to buy Jamaican items. You're able to buy craft out of Barbados and Trinidad. And I want to say this: the Ministry of Culture is on board with this big time. You will see on our IG that Babsy endorsed the event, and from the moment we told her about it early in 2022, she has been excited till now, because everybody knows that Babsy has been very significant with reaching the music forward. Look at what she did for reggae music, you know, in terms of our being recognized, and we appreciate her for that. And let me say this to you. You see, even as we speak to crime plans and what we can do to make our living space better, you see, if we give the youth them a chance, the creative industry, and allow them to make some money as part of the creative industry, we can reduce crime.
Definitely.
No, absolutely. And also in the same breath enhance the industry itself.
All right, so Judith,
So you go to islandmusicconference.com and you register. We had an early bird registration that took place from December through to January 25. And also, if you are registered with any agency, any one of the music agencies in the Caribbean, and in Jamaica in particular, the music industry, the music agencies, of course, start out with, if you're registered to e-registry, if you're a member of JARIA, if you're a member of JFM, if you're a member of JIPO, JAMS, and the list goes on, then automatically you get a 50% discount.
All right, so we're talking about 50% of what now? This is one of the things I wanted to find out. What does it cost to register?
50% of $300 for the entire week.
Got you. 150. So generally now, so let us say you're just going independently on your own to go and check out. So you're not going through an agency. How much is it? Is it $300?
It is. It's going to be the $300. But there are various ways that you get discounted.
Right.
And what's the beautiful thing? Oh, I have to mention, VP Records is sponsoring people. So VP Records is sponsoring younger artists who want to come in, and we have a number of other companies. I'm so sorry, I don't have the list with me. Who are sponsoring artists so they can get in touch. Who are sponsoring artists, young artists. We and what we're doing is we're bringing in the younger persons free of cost. So for students, we have 25 students out of Edna Manley. We have students out of the Reggae Studies unit at UWI. We're bringing in students from the creative industry who are at UTEC and so all of the tertiary level institutions. And just earlier today, I had a conversation with Alpha Boys Home, and they want to bring in 27 students who are currently. And so things like that we're facilitating.
Yes.
Had a conversation with Lloyd Leng today, and he was speaking to the fact that he has a couple of youth too. And we're urging those that are some of the record labels that are in Jamaica, who you have a couple of artists, go ahead and register your artists.
Get them on the train.
And we are willing to work with you. I mean, we're already broke now because of what it costs. People must understand the magnitude of this in terms of flying in over 50 panelists and the level and caliber of panelists that we're flying in from
Judith,
all across the world.
This sounds great.
Judith,
we're out of time. We love you.
Yes, and this is so interesting. We really will have follow-up conversations after the conference, and we truly hope that it's a success.
I love to call her title as a co-founder and co-CEO.
Follow us on IG at Island Music Conference. Go to the website now and find all the information at islandmusicconference.com.
Thank you very much, Judith Bodley.
Numbers are there to reach us too.
All right. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with At the Movies with Maisha Brody.
Get up to 15% off your prescriptions when you visit the new Hilldale Pharmacy and Medical Center on Great George Street, Savannah, Lamar. The time by New Hilldale Pharmacy and Medical Center is...
It's 2 minutes after 9 in the p.m. It's now time for At the Movies with Maisha Brody.
Lights, camera, action. Hey, movie lovers, welcome to At the Movies. I'm Maisha Brody.
Will Smith has confirmed that a fourth film in the Bad Boys franchise will go ahead almost a year after he famously slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. The pair's altercation last March prompted speculation about Smith's future as a box office attraction. It particularly cast doubt over the status of Bad Boys 4, which Sony had already announced was in development. However, it will now move forward and comes after Smith was recently seen in the lead role in Apple's Emancipation. Although that movie only had a short cinema run and has been overlooked at this year's Oscars, the limited public backlash to its release may have reassured other studios that Smith's image can be gradually rehabilitated. Here's a snippet of Will's announcement about Bad Boys 4.
Hey, it's about that time.
It's about that time.
It's official, y'all.
Y'all know what it is, right?
It's official. Bad Boys for life, baby.
That's
for
right.
life.
Well, we did 4. We did. But it's still Bad Boys
But it's
for life.
for life. But the third one, it was called Bad Boys for. We shouldn't
life.
have
What
we
was
shouldn't
life?
we shouldn't have called it that though.
It's life.
It's like the three was the E. The E
Three
was
was the E.
The three was the. But this is Bad Boys 4. It's official.
That's right, y'all.
Actors Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Still on the movie scene, actor Alec Baldwin and the armorer on the film Rust were charged on Tuesday with involuntary manslaughter in the fatal shooting of the movie's cinematographer, according to court papers filed in the First Judicial District Court in New Mexico. Prosecutors accused them of failing to follow standard film safety protocols on set. In a statement of probable cause against Mr. Baldwin filed in the court, Robert Schilling, a special investigator for the district attorney's office, outlined the ways prosecutors claim that the actor had behaved negligently on set. They accused him of not receiving sufficient training on firearms, of failing to deal with safety complaints on set, of putting his finger on the trigger of a real firearm when a replica or rubber gun should have been used, and of pointing the firearm at the film cinematographer and director. The prosecutors in the case announced on January 19 that both the film's armorer, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, and Mr. Baldwin would face criminal charges in the death of Helena Hutchins. Prosecutors said they will not be arrested unless they do not cooperate with their scheduled court hearings. And here are 5 movies or series to watch this week. Megan, You People, Abbott Elementary, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, and The Menu. That's a wrap. Join us next week for more exciting movie news. For At the Movies, I'm Maisha Brody.
Turn that up. All right, so that was At the Movies with Maisha Brody.
Thank you so much, Maisha.
Thanks a lot, Maisha. We do have what you call a very tight-fitting program. It's like,
Yes.
so we're going to be joining our friends or our co-workers over there in
Our
Florida.
team.
So IRFM now brings you.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, IRFM now brings you a live link from the IRFM Florida rollout. Our team is there, so we now join Nicholas Evans, DJ Brian, Courtney Mack, DJ Collision, and the rest of the IRI team that's in Florida. So I don't know who's going to take it, Nick or Courtney or whoever. Good evening from the buzz.
We're there loud, man. We're there loud and alive and well.
What we say, Mackie? What's good?
What's good? Of course, saying
good?
good evening to the entire team. Of course, we're coming to you live from Miami, Florida right now, of course, to be exact.
Downtown Miami.
Downtown, we're there right now, and I must tell you that, guess what? Tonight is all about the celebration of Reggae Month. It's actually February 1, and of course, Florida is indeed celebrating Reggae Month in fine style, Nicholas.
Definitely so, and I mean, of course, the action should be starting about now in terms of, well, we have a DJ playing right now. We have the Consul General Oliver Meir here with us.
Mr. Oliver.
Yes, and earlier on we saw a book launch, and you know, things just kind of just building up right now as we speak, you know. But it's a good vibes, and you know, it's nice to know that our Jamaican community is alive and well in Florida. And things of us, like Reggae Month back home, is being celebrated the same. So guess what? They don't want to miss out on what is happening in Jamaica. Not everybody can fly down to experience what is happening in Jamaica. So guess what? People like Mr. Meir,
yes,
he ensures that, I mean, whatever vibes we have in Jamaica, he tries to replicate it here.
And we appreciate that. We love that. As a matter of fact, before we even introduce him, I mean, we must tell the listeners, all the persons who are on the app, which is free of cost, make sure you head down to 150 Northwest 24th Street in Miami. And of course, this is where the hotspot is as it relates to the Kickstart to Reggae Month.
Of course, in Florida. Sir Oliver, how are you again, man?
I'm good. Good to be here, celebrating Reggae Month. And this month is also Black History Month. So we celebrate both right here in the southern United States.
And of course, we too celebrate Black History Month back home in Jamaica.
Yes, but I would say to a lesser extent. Up here, Black History Month is really a big deal that is celebrated nationwide. So I want to salute the initiative of the government to have Reggae Month. And so we celebrate both in tandem, and they go hand in hand, because really and truly, there's no other music that speaks about the equal rights and justice, as Peter Tosh song, and celebrating the rights of all people all over the world than reggae music. And so we have to say big up to reggae music and continue to get the message, because reggae music speaks to the conscience of the world. And so the more we embrace it, the more we embrace a liberty that is uplifting towards our youth and mankind.
Absolutely. I mean, you know what? We've been to several spots since we've been on the Florida rollout here, where we see, you know, several persons and several places, I mean, endorsing reggae music and live music in general. And, you know, we just want to say kudos for you to be a part of it, because you're always around supporting the initiative of reggae, and we see you here also supporting Reggae Month in full effect. I mean, you know, what can patrons who are listening in Jamaica, and of course patrons who are in Florida to know about what's going to happen for the rest of the month as it relates to Reggae Month activities in Florida?
Well, I invite persons to like our pages at the Consulate General of Jamaica, Miami, both on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're going to be keeping you updated. I want to salute Inner Circle and all the reggae artists. First of all, Inner Circle for helping to pull together, especially activities on a Wednesday and the gospel concert that they're pulling together. Inner Circle have been literally like my partners over the years. They worked with us in pulling together the 60th celebration. In fact, as I say, condolences to the Marley family for the loss of Joe Mercer, the 31-year-old talented artist. Joe Mercer actually performed at our 60th celebration, and Inner Circle helped to pull together many of the artists. We had Michael Rose there, we had Chalice there, and these reggae artists have been very supportive to us at the consulate, so I try and support every event that they have. And so Reggae Month is a time for us to celebrate reggae music and our reggae artists, show them all the love in the world, because they have been helping to keep Jamaica on the map. There's nobody bigger than Bob Marley to this day. I salute Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is running a maybe second, but Bob Marley is to many people.
Why isn't he a
many
national
people
hero?
will not even know Jamaica, but they will know Bob Marley.
Why
so
isn't he a national hero?
Well, look here. If you ask for my vote, I might get in trouble, because I would say I have no issue with Bob, because Bob has done more to liberate the minds of people around the world than anybody that I can think about. And he has done so much for Jamaica. You know, I will allow the government to do their work. Both governments have had it on their table. But you ask me, as Oliver Mir, in my personal capacity,
let's vote for
Bob
Oliver.
Marley.
Let's vote for Oliver.
Let's vote for Oliver on that one.
No. Listen, the Bob Marley's royalty, you know, and he has done so much, and he did it in a selfless way, and his music still uplifts people every single day. So salute to Bob. We love you, and you will continue to be our hero for reggae music and a hero for the world.
What I can testify about that is that when I was in sports, I have traveled, well, at least 16 different countries outside of Jamaica. Yeah. And I can tell you, when I mention in places like Brazil and all of that, that I'm a Jamaican, I was automatically treated as a celebrity because of Bob Marley. Yeah. I could sell every piece of black, green, and gold I had on because of Bob Marley. People just wanted a piece of Jamaica. Not because of PNP, GLP, but because of Bob Marley. And I mean, it doesn't matter what anybody wants to say about what he smoked or how many women he had and all of that. The fact is, every era had their little thing, but you have to look at. I don't know if any other Jamaican. I know Marcus Garvey. I mean, you know, he's a legend. He's a hero around the world as well. Yeah. But I can tell you, I don't know if another Jamaican has made Jamaica a name in every corner of the world like Bob Marley did. And if that's not worth being a national hero, I don't. And it's in a positive way. Yeah. Very positive way. In a meaningful, sober way. People worship Bob Marley, and if that's not enough, I don't know what will be. Because if you're looking for Jesus again, it won't happen.
Not at all.
Well, listen, let me tell you something. One Love is like a national anthem for the world.
It was the song of the millennium.
That's right, song of the millennium. And Bob, all his messages continue to live on. Don't worry, be happy. You know what I mean?
Until, even though that was the song War, even though that was taken from Haile Selassie's speech, you know,
it's powerful.
It's powerful.
Until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes. Yeah, man. And Haile Selassie, big up to Haile Selassie. A lot of his speeches have inspired many of these songs globally.
Bob Marley made it popular. And Bob Marley made them popular.
That's right. You know, and so listen, we must continue to celebrate Bob in every way possible. And during Reggae Month, we'll have an opportunity to do so. We did it last year at the consulate. We had a symposium on Bob. I will be doing some more work on Bob again this year. I'm in touch with some folks. I don't want to say anything yet until it's confirmed. But Bob is somebody we can celebrate throughout the year, not just on Reggae Month.
And I can say that come February 6th, the team you're seeing here, Courtney Mackey's show will come from the Bob Marley Museum. We're working with the person at the Bob Marley Museum, Julia Vaz, and so. And
that is correct.
That's right.
Irie is going to be all over the museum. DJ Sunshine, DJ Smurf, DJ College, and DJ Brian, Courtney Mack. I mean, Kabu Mahat Keru will be all over the Bob Marley Museum come February 6th to highlight another year of Bob Marley.
Listen, our reggae music, to me, the more we invest in our music, is the more we give our young people an option to speak into their minds, speak into their conscience, their soul. Many of them grow up without fathers, without mothers, and they need guidance. And I'm not going to join the bandwagon and say, boy, dancehall has its role. But the conscious reggae music provides, in my opinion, some more guidance for the youth. And big up to all my dancehall artists. I love my dancehall music all the time. But some of the conscious lyrics from Peter Tosh, Bob Marley,
Jimmy Cliff,
Bunny Wailer, Burning Spear,
Tootsie Birds. I mean, so many of them. We can't even go back to Dangerman and them, man.
Yeah, man, these guys are legends. I have to play their music some more and celebrate them during this time. So Reggae Month, we'll be playing all their music throughout the entire month. There'll be several opportunities for us to award persons. There's an Icon Awards program taking place on February 23rd via Commissioner Davis. And Master Griffiths will be one of the awardees. Master Griffiths has done so much for the music.
Well, you're speaking to the converted because last year at our IRFM Awards, Master Griffiths got the Living Legend Award.
Living Legend Award, Master Griffiths, last year.
And this year, I can tell you, we'll touch another legend. But Sir Oliver, we know we can't talk to you all night, but time of the essence. I have an next man here waiting patiently.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Good to be on the program.
All right.
We're there, man. We're there now.
Teardrops, you're here with us in Florida. IRFM rollout. What's the vibes like for you?
Good vibes. I love the vibes. Straight, you know what I mean? Because we're there with the team, you know what I mean? And it's a good vibe, great vibe, you know what I mean?
All right, I mean, what would you like to see in Florida in terms of Reggae Month?
Reggae music, reggae vibe, you know what I mean? I just that we want just good vibe with the good music. That's right there. And from Irie there, Irie vibes done.
Several performances will happen tonight. If given the chance, will you be one of them?
Yes, man. Oh, yes, man. We give thanks for that and love that and grateful for that every time.
Right. All right, what do you think about, I mean, so far tonight we have a lineup like Rory from Stone Love. I mean, when was the last time you saw Rory, drop some song?
Wait a minute, you don't know yourself?
When was the last, you don't have the headphone, but we make it clear, right? When was the last time you saw Rory performing from Stone Love?
Rory? You know, it's a good while now, though. Why you say Rory there tonight?
Yeah, man,
Rory there. Is one of the performers tonight.
Yeah, there's no big thing that, but we're glad for that and we love that and we want to see that.
Right, that's all.
All right. We just want to preset a word with our virgin here because
Dan Youth
said something because
it's been a while since we talked to Dan Youth.
But we just want to say something now.
Bless up Jamaica and the world listening right now.
You don't know, bless up Jamaica, it's all about Dan Youth, Mr. Shebeduba, Mr. Loving X amount plenty.
And by the way, Nicholas,
yes, Bones.
Tell Dan Youth to tell hello to a brother by the name of Gold Max in Florida.
Gold what?
Gold Max.
Gold Max.
Bones say you have to say hello to a guy named Gold Max in Florida.
Gold Max.
Gold Max. Gold Max.
You don't know we have the big singer.
Yeah, man, I play it for you.
And you don't know DJ Bones.
Yes.
Pick up yourself. You don't know the network.
All right, we're going to get that youth a good talk, but right now we know we're out of time.
Out of time, bro. And we're
Just
studio
take it
full.
back until we come back, we have a talk with that youth.
All right, so once again, we throw it over to you now, Bones, and of course, Ishima Francis. It's all about the EBUZZ. I mean, live from Florida back to Jamaica. All right. Over. We're international. We're
Thank you
global.
so much. All right. So that was a live link from the IRA FM team, the IRA FM Florida rollout, and of course, Nicholas Francis, DJ Brian.
Evans,
Sorry.
DJ Brian,
and Francis,
Courtney
they are
Matt,
studio.
DJ Collision,
All
and
here.
the rest of the
Up here,
team
Nicholas in our
Florida.
studio. You know.
Shamara Preston and Shanice Williams are also on location.
So, you know, Kishima, our studio just got very blessed. But we're going to take a quick time signal, and then we're going to let you know what's happening on the other side of this break.
The time on IRI FM is...
Check your watches and clocks. It's now 20 minutes after 9. Our music artist this week has blessed us in studio. And we want to say a special welcome to Anunnaki. I hope I got that right.
Yes.
Welcome,
Yeah,
Anu.
man, give thanks. It's an honor to be here, you know.
Great to have you, my brother.
Rastafari.
Blessed
Yes,
love. Every
But
time.
you know what, Bones? When I hear a name like Anunnaki, it just seems as if there is a meaning behind this name and there was thought that went into it.
Yes.
Anu, what's the meaning of your name and how did that come about?
Yeah, man, definitely is a meaning behind everything, you know. So, Anu, A-N-U-E, is a language, you know. Anu also means heavenly one, you know, and if you check, it's the first tribe in China was called Anu. So Anu represent cradles of civilization, you know. So Nahki means Asian Kemetic child, you know. So Anunnaki, you know. Yeah.
I love that. Tell us a little bit about what you're promoting now. What's your latest? I know we want to get a little history of Anu, but I know that is always a new thing. That's why any new artist become, you know, you have a new tune that you're promoting.
Yeah, man, we
what you're
always
promoting?
have new things working and same way, you know,
Straight.
so it's a joy. So me have something out right now called Real People.
Yeah. Real
Saita. So that one day drop in August.
Yes,
right,
August,
you know?
right.
So it a go on good right now. It's been playing on a couple of radio stations and been getting a lot of reviews, good reviews overseas and thing, you know. So it's a joy. You know, where they are do the work, you know, for the most time.
Anu, what is the inspiration behind that song, Real People?
Well, the inspiration behind Real People is like,
the people,
you know, real people know who they are, you know.
Yeah.
So I get a reading my dear from a bridging and I must say, yo, just put something real on it. And that's what sparks the inspiration. And then me I said to myself, say, wait, but me can't tell you say real.
Right.
Yeah, if you know say you're real.
Right, and you have to show say you're real too.
If you know say me real
Yeah.
and show say you're real. So a real know real. So, you know, a real people know who they are, you know. So that's what sparked the inspiration, naturally.
My D major come here, you know. Real no real. You know that tune, eh?
Well, that would be good, man.
A good
yeah,
you
man, because a real still
Big up
know
yourself.
real.
You
You
got
know?
started?
I
When you got
know.
started, why did you could have been an accountant, you could have been a doctor, you could have been a lawyer, you could have been anything.
True.
Why the music? Tell me why the music.
Well,
Why? Yeah.
the passion for the music from a tender age.
Yeah.
You know? And as we say, as during going to university, it's like I just get so involved in the music circles in Kingston. And then I just got so boom and deal with a record label, you know, from 2009, you know, and achieve my degree and everything. And
talk to us
you
about
know,
the degree, youth. We love that.
I just music differently is
Edna
the passion, because you have to do what you love in life. And that more and teach you use them. Do what you love in life and you'll be happy. You know?
No, that's it. That is very important, and not everybody.
Maritime Institute. Okay.
Yeah.
Not everybody really gets the opportunity to do what they love, so it's really important to say, you know, do what you love. But talk to us a little bit about what you're working on. I know you mentioned the song Real People, but are there plans in the pipeline to say, you know, have a compilation, an album, EP? Can we look out for anything of sorts?
Definitely. You know, we always keep working, and that's what we are here for, to dish the people some good food, in music, you know, because you have to give the people them the music thing in the industry right now. We have to stand up for the industry, and that's what we're doing as the younger generation right now, because most youths not doing what I'm doing, you know, so we have to do the good music, you know, but we have EPs coming, we have an EP coming, you know, I'm working on an EP right now, you know, I've more than the EP recorded already and everything, but we not arrange up everything yet, so we're just putting out some singles now, and just see the reactions of the songs and how the people react to the thing, and then we know exactly, you know, what to do, you know.
You know, one of the things I think we should do, since you're here in studio with us,
Yes.
Real People is a tune you're promoting.
Yes.
I want us to play this song, but I want you introduce it in your style, your own way. Introduce the song to the listeners, and we will play it right here.
Naturally.
All right, so
Yeah,
do your
man.
intro.
Real peeps them know just who they are. Yeah. While the faith them sell out for a small. Why you sell out the culture? Boom.
Intro. Here we go.
Holy I Selassie, yeah man, real peoples know they are, you know, yeah man. Real peeps, them know just who they are, yeah, while love hate there, sell out for a smile. Why you sell out the culture? Not the blue cheese when me link up, Bangkok well neat cut. Chop in a your knee cup. Send me a ring, go make you run like an addy cup. Santa Claus dead when me hink up. Jamaica to Nottingham link up. The fire when me burn well stink and me roll well till on the willy lynch. Wow. Real peeps, them know just who they are.
Rich.
Real people. Anu,
Real
do you have a management team, or are you doing it alone for now?
Well, I am an independent artist, but you don't know we have a team of people working with it. You know?
So how that work? No, you're independent, but you have a team of people that work.
In terms of, I'm not signed. You know?
Got you.
You
So
know, I'm not signed.
is it safe to say that some of these brethren here work with you?
Yes.
All right. So
Definitely.
tell us who they are so that people.
Well, my hygiene, them are from my hometown community, St. Mary, you know?
Yeah, St. Mary Youth.
Gully Road, Highgate, same way. So, yeah, we always have our families them around to make us feel joyful and happy, you know,
How
in
do we
the
book
music.
you?
Well, you can book me, Anunnaki at gmail.com, you know, or you can DM me, Instagram,
All right, give us your-
Anu.Nahki.
Yeah, give us your social media, Facebook,
man, and
everything, yeah.
Anu.Nahki at Instagram and Anunnaki Original on Facebook, you know. So, yeah, man, it's all out there.
You have to spell that Anu, because some of them now going to find you. You know,
Anunnaki,
Anunnaki.
A-N-U-E, space N-A-H-K-I. It's 2 words. You know, it's Anunnaki.
Anunnaki.
All right,
Nice.
I know. And I know earlier you said that, you know, the path that you have chose to trod, not every young person decide to take that path. And the music industry itself can be a rugged space. How will you ensure that regardless of what's happening around you, that you will remain steadfast on this journey?
Well, as I would say, it's tunnel vision, you know, and as when me say, if you do what you love in life, you will always find the energy to get up and do it. You know, it's not like we're doing it for money or we're doing it for, you know, fame, you know, but we're doing it for the people, you know, and that's what give us the strength and energy to go out every day and do it. But we're getting better and we're working and we're growing, you know, we're developing over the years, so we have to give thanks. You know, Rastafari.
I know. So I want to thank you for making time to talk to us tonight.
Yes,
because
I.
It's a blessing. I mean, know you're forward, you come and you make sure you reach early.
Yeah, man, it's
very
honor,
professional.
man. Definitely, that is it.
Nahki, I love the name. I love the name.
Give thanks.
And so I remember Kishim had asked you about an EP and stuff like that. And you had one working, and did you give us a release date?
No. We don't put together release
fully
date as yet.
We are look out for you.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. We keep you in tune.
Yeah,
man, definitely.
Big up yourself, my brother. Anybody you want to big up before you move out?
Well, you don't know all my fans, all my well wishers. You don't know I get St. Mary, Kingston, Changetown, all of my people them in Angola, East Kingston, same here. Yeah, man, the thing global,
Rich.
Yes, so give thanks. Wealthy.
Thank you, all right.
All right, make up yourself. Anue, wish you all the best, and that's at the right pre.
Thank you. Yeah, man.
Anue in the building. Anue Nahki. Love every time, brother.
Anue.
See me.
Anue. Anue. All right, so respect every time. And of course, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Reggae radio station, rocking to the nation.
The time on IRIE-FM is...
Check your watch. It's now 9:30 in the p.m. And we're going to be now, I think we do have a big up, Nashukish, a peer party, a keep doing a peer event. And
yes, I think we have Timeless to talk about. So we are going to be joining Vonnie Koromanti.
But don't you hear them the name there? No, sir.
Creative Director of Timeless.
All right. Vonnie, are you there? Welcome.
I am here, Bones.
No, man, love. No,
hey, Vonnie.
Koromanti. Why, hope your name stylish, sir? No, sir.
Well, we always drop it stylish.
I guess that's why you're the creative. You're the creative director. Call your name creative. No, sir. We do
the creative side, maybe because we can't sing, so we can't do the music or the instruments, but we know what we want to hear and we know what we want to see.
On Saturday, February 11th, the event Timeless will be put on at Plantation Cove, Prairie St. Anne. I want you to give us all the mechanics of the show. So we know it's February 11th, but who's on the bill? What time should we get there? What's the admission? How your security? How your parking? How everything? Why you give us every bit of information about the event?
All right. So the first thing is it's a concert.
Gotcha.
It's a concert. It means that you have a program. It means there's a musical director. It means there is a resident band.
Yes.
It means that each act is an event in its own right. So we have the likes of Mr. Boris Gardner. I want to wake up with you.
Yes.
Oh, my commanding wife. We have Ken Booth. Everything I own.
No, we have too much hits. We have too much.
Coming.
Yes.
Right? We have Chalice.
What?
Born 1980 in St. Mary, Jamaica. One of Jamaica's first-rate bands,
Yes.
So, and that is supplemented by the smooth, jazzy sounds of Keisha Pattison. We do have our resident band, the school band. The musical director, in fact, Desi Jones, is a founding member of Chalice itself.
Yes, I know Desi Jones quite well.
All right. So
yes.
you know it's about class.
Right.
It's about precision. It's about perfection.
Mm-hmm.
The tickets are $8,500.
Worth every penny.
And everybody is VIP. So it's one ticket money, and we all are special people. We'll have our hostesses. We'll have our runners. We have tight security. We have our medical tents. I mean, it's just clean, wholesome, classic Jamaican music. That is timeless.
Sounds good indeed. Now, what time will the gates open? And what time is the start time for showtime?
The gates open at 5 because, of course, we want people to come and enjoy Plantation Cove. But dip your foot in the water for a moment. Bring your blanket so you can choose your area that you want to enjoy the concert from. But we are still providing seating. But we welcome your blankets and your chairs. So the gates open at 5. The concert starts at 7 p.m. sharp.
Yes.
And it ends at just about 10 minutes past 10.
Wow.
Wow.
And showtime is going to be at 7.
Showtime is 7.
Wow.
You have Ken Booth, you have Boris Gardner, you have Keisha Pattison, you have Chalice, and you have the resident band,
school band
right throughout.
That is an awesome show. Classy.
You gave us an absolute detailed synopsis of what will happen at Timeless. I don't think you have left anything off.
I think.
Well, I don't mention the ticket outlet. No,
Well.
I need Jamaica to go out. I mean, I have heard the little, remarks and that desire for quality entertainment, and Timeless is just that. They want to go to Fontana Pharmacy, whether Mobay, Ocherios, Barbican, or Waterloo.
Anyone.
Any Fontana Pharmacy.
Right.
Also, for ease of access, let's say you want to buy your tickets from home, go online at Caribtix/Timeless, or head to Fesco Beachwood, or right here in St. Anne, you can go to Shaz gas station or Boot gas station. So it's all Fontana Pharmacy outlets, Shaz and Boot gas stations in St. Anne, and Fesco Beachwood, or buy your ticket online at Caribtix. And of course, you can head over to Plantation Cove during the week to pick up your ticket.
No, man. Sound good. Perfect.
Vonnie Coromanti, thank you so much for sharing, and we wish you all the best with Timeless.
That's a lovely show.
Thank you so much, and it is a pleasure. I must mention that Irie is one of our media partners for this event, and we do, welcome the support.
Awesomeness.
Only too happy. Oh my goodness, I think my heart is fluttering very quickly.
Oh, boys.
You need to come out to Timeless. Bring your friends, bring your family. Timeless, Saturday 11, start 7, gates open at 5.
Yes.
Plantation Cove, Boris Gardner, 10 Booth, Chalice. It doesn't get better than that. It will be good to be there.
It will be good to be there. I love it. Thank you
so much, Bones and Kishima.
Yes,
all right, thank you so much, Vonnie Coromanti,
I love her
creative
name.
director
Coromanti.
of Timeless. Don't it? I know you're gonna be there, Bones, with your blankets.
But my kind of music, them there, lovely music, but another music just reached me a while ago that my head
Look here, make you losing focus.
All right, so what? You have a song that can't do me nothing. I say go. Me love that song there. I want to drop this song before I speak to our next guest. She is, oh my goodness. How to do. All right. Let's throw to the song real quick and soon forward.
Nobody talk about like she bad. Nobody knows. She just big. B-I-G, big.
Process. All a gal I want, she can't do me no. That them a talk, can't touch a button. Small waist, cute belly button. That them hate me for, hate me for no. Say me like that, no shake me for no. Man them up, could pay me for. Say them a beef, me leave them up no. I that them hate me for, hate me for no. Them girl that I know nobody me woulda want be. The skinny foot with big that crawly. Skin too tough, that's why the bleaching can't reach. Never see a Hilton, I just can't see it. Alicia tell your man stop call me. Some girl a taxi, me's a Ferrari. Fit them auntie, me's the most wanted. Girl them look all like them wanted. Them no like me but I me never like them first. Can't hold a man come me like them curse. Nah no money like somebody hide them first. Them no like me but I me never like them first. No can't talk up in my feet. No boy, no boy, no boy, no boy, no boy.
I'm sorry. I got all excited. I got
Lisa,
I got discombobulated. I got befuddled, if that's a word.
Maybe so.
Oh my goodness, Lisa, how you doing, darling?
Lisa, welcome.
Hi, darling.
Girl, you look good.
I miss you so much.
You better miss me.
Of course, I do.
Sorry, Kish, this love that we have.
His head is now swollen to some different levels, Lisa.
Come on,
you have to be very careful
you know
how.
It's always a vibe when I'm here.
Oh my goodness.
No, it is true.
And you can't say it like that, Kishim. It sounds very rude on you.
You know, the last time I was here, I was hyper. Now I'm power.
Powered.
Lisa Power.
Yes.
I like it.
I love it.
You're so beautiful, Keshima.
Oh, but you got me here talk. Jesus
Thank
Christ.
you.
Give me hype flap.
You're handsome.
That's right.
Look here now.
You're handsome.
Lisa, it's really good to see you, and we're happy that you
good.
look well and you're in good spirits. How are you overall?
Well, I'm always in a good spirit unless they trouble me. But anyways,
Nobody
I'm
not
great.
trouble you.
I'm great.
she
God
look
is
good?
good. God is great.
Look how Lisa look good.
Mwah. I love you too.
I love you too.
I love
baby.
you too.
Yes, sir. Lord of mercy. Bad
No.
mind I take on people.
Oh, shame. No, look
Why
here.
not turn
No.
the camera?
You finish with your videos and photos now?
Yeah, I'm done,
Can
I'm
we
done.
get on to the business?
Yes, we're trying to calm down.
I know you guys miss me so
Yes,
much,
we
but I
did.
miss you also. You
We
gotta
did.
know that though.
We did miss you.
No, I went through your social media, Lisa, and I realized that, you are teasing a lot as it relates to new singles and what's going on. Are there plans for an album, an EP? Exactly what you're working on?
Well, I'm confused right now because I don't know if I should drop the Phoenix album first or the Empath album. So, me and management will have to make that decision.
But we definitely see that you're dropping a lot of singles. Also, Lisa, I know, some persons, like, what do you say to people who say that, as you mentioned, that you're confused in terms of not sure which album you want to put out first, but you have some of your fans who say that they're a little confused, you got baptized, so some people are thinking that your music will change or you'll go down a specific path, but, they're saying, boy, not all change with Lisa, same one. What's going on?
Well, to tell you the truth, from previous interviews that I did, I made it clear that I would be still doing dancehall.
Right.
This is just that I would clean up the lyrics more and more make it radio friendly. And none of the singles are on the album. The album is the album. These singles are just singles that I'm dropping.
Different project altogether would be the album. Psycho Bunny.
Psycho Bunny coming soon
Ain't
for you,
nothing
baby.
funny.
Look here, boys. That is her favorite thing to say. Everything she posts are little teasers coming soon.
Coming soon.
Journey coming soon.
Yes,
but that's
and
a good way.
And journey means so much more than the other songs to me because I did Journey with a 19-year-old girl called Shavdan from St. Mary.
Right.
Now, when I first heard the song, it was just 2 lines, and I was like, she boss already. From me hear the first 2 lines, and then when I heard all the songs, all of the song, it was just telling me that she's going through what I'm going through, So I'm excited about Journey.
Well, I wanted you to tell us a little bit about a journey that you have been going through. How have you been doing? We understand that you had a little downfall, a little not feeling so hot.
Yeah.
But boy, you could have fooled me, I know.
Remember, my sign is a fire sign, so I'm always hot.
Fire with gasoline.
Yeah, I'm always hot.
One, so.
Sometimes I'm fiery than some, but
Right,
yeah.
and you're okay.
I'm great.
I know.
Could have been better.
Okay.
And it's really good to see you. Good to see you, Lisa, and good to see that you're in high spirits because in the news people hear the story. You have a lot of persons who love and are concerned about you, and want to know that your mental health and everything is good and you're in the right space. Do you have a supportive team?
Thank you. Yeah, I do. I have 2 doctors. I have a social worker. I have friends. I have my family. So yeah, my support team is very, 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 very
nice.
Big. And I just want it to work.
Yeah, that's therapy.
I just want to. That's just me. I just love to work. Rihanna say work.
No, it's
Yeah.
No, you can't sing this song around me, come in.
Yeah.
It's
hot, right?
Hot, man. Yeah, you see my shirt red. Hot trouble.
But Lisa, as you mentioned Journey and saying that it speaks to you, will we see like the songs that you're going to put out? Will some of it be talking about your personal situations and struggles?
That's why we have the Empath album,
right?
Because Empath is a more it's gonna be a more emotional side of me, where the more softer side where I express what's going on in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
I when I see you sometimes I get very psycho a little bit.
I'm your bunny.
That's right. Can we play Psycho Bunny? You want to introduce it, baby?
Okay, guys. Irie FM is the first radio station to play Psycho Bunny. It will be out next week, and I'm doing the video for it on Friday. So here's the premiere.
Put on the bunny tail, me come a video. Psycho Bunny.
You know me capable of. Stay far from people.
Sometimes I back, some of them are rally back. We are real bad girl and we not take back no chance.
MCs, circle. Watch Patako skickle. Me and top notch them a para what take you. Bad girl no do eckle and jekyll. Bad inna me heels, bad inna me clogs too. Inna me kickers and teams, nah ask you. If I no money talk, me no want talk. Me a save my energy, now time to argue. Money, money, all about the money. Money, 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 all about the money. Money, can't done it. Cybercrime it no funny. Can't done it. Cybercrime it no funny. Aye, pretty psycho bunny. Money enough, me a try fi bunny. Me have some clean, some way dirty. So me link up Jay-Z and Puffy. Some gonna live life illangoli. Aye, this it. Tell them Bilango be. Up inna the club, we a pop champagne. Lady bang money link, we a talk and no link and chill. Money, money, all about the money. Money, money, money.
Me get all excited.
All about the money.
All about the money.
I mean,
All about the Benjamins, baby.
It's all about the money. Maybe help you, Dunny. Dunny. Ain't nothing funny. On the rain or even when it's sunny.
So, Kashima, you know I have several different laughs, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm with Bones, oh
Yes.
my God, you wouldn't want to know the one that comes out, the one that I don't like people hearing.
The brawling one. Lisa in the building. Boy, girl, you look good. I'm glad you're here.
I know, we want to open the phone lines.
Let's do that. You want to do
Sure.
that?
Once in a while
I can't
and give our
wait.
listeners an
this is my
opportunity to
favorite part.
interact.
Yes.
This is my favorite part of the interview.
You want to talk to Lisa Hyper? Call us right now. The numbers to call are 974-5051.
974-5043.
974-5079.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you want to do the 618?
Well, see, yes, you can do that one. Yes, if you want.
That's so much number.
I would have a number.
Hotline.
We're accountants. We're full of figures.
Is it 0352?
0352. That's right.
Yes.
All right. So call us right now. Lisa Hyper is here, looking
Yes,
beautiful in her outfit.
I'm sorry, Lisa Power.
Lisa Power. Yes, Bones. You have to get that right.
I feel so
Lisa,
powerful.
What prompted the name
Power.
change, Lisa,
Yes.
from Hyper to Power? That's a big move.
I know. I gotta be honest right now. So, not a lot of people know that Beanie Man was the first artist to put me in a studio, right?
I didn't know
And
that.
when I was with Beanie Man, it was right after I left Queens High School, and he called me Slim Goody.
Mhm.
That's my first artist name. So the other day, we link up and we were vibing, to a few songs, because, we're working on some things too.
Right.
He was like, Lisa Power. And I just loved the sound of it.
Right.
And I just ran with it.
So him name Lisa
Yeah.
Power.
Yeah.
I love that. And your power.
Big up Beanie Man.
Absolutely.
Moses.
Yeah,
Big up Moses Davis. I love you, Moses.
Zaka sing zow, 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 zow. No easy, man.
Take it down.
Take it down. So
Take
we're
it
gonna
down.
take it down.
Take
Take it
it
down.
down.
But stop till Berry. Everybody go hush. I bury so
Him
that.
change it.
What him say hush?
Him change it.
Him
No,
change-
me I say him change it from take it down to hush.
Yeah, but I bury still that.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
But Berry should give me
artist
still.
inspires artists. So
As I say.
True.
So call us, link us, Lisa Hyper. Lisa, I love this outfit. This pink. What is
thank
this?
you. I love it too.
Yeah.
Big up to Rox Ray Fashion. Yeah.
Mhm.
And big up to Raw Beauty Studio for my makeup, my lovely makeup.
All right.
Mhm.
We got
And
a
the
caller.
lines are already blowing
Lines
up.
are blowing up.
Caller, you're live. We
Buzz
have,
through caller,
we
you're
have
live.
Lisa Power in
Lisa
the building.
Power in studio.
I love the sound of it.
Hello.
Hi, good night.
You're live.
Good night. Good night.
Turn down your radio and listen to the phone.
How are you, darling?
Yeah, what you do, brother?
Oh, you know, man. Blessings, man.
Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Lisa Power is in studio. Power.
Yeah. You like the sound of it too? You like the sound of it too?
Pardon me?
You like the sound of it too?
Lisa Power. You like that name?
Oh, yes, man.
Oh,
Man,
yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
I
you.
love the power. I love the power and the synergy.
Yes,
I
thank
love
you.
the power. I
Thank you
don't like
very
it every
much.
day. I like it every hour.
Oh,
Every hour.
you're
Every
so
hour.
bad. You're
You're
just
so tall like a tower. Feel like I take a cold shower.
Yes, man. So
Yes.
I want to say, I just give thanks to
Yes.
Irish.
Give
yes,
thanks.
every time.
But we give thanks for you to the listener, you know, brother. We don't
Yeah, man,
know.
big up yourself. What's your name and where are you calling
Yeah,
from?
where you calling from, bro?
You know, them call me Rasta Fanatic, them call me Uncle Chubby, them call me about 60 different names. You know,
Wow.
Give me a name we can work with. Cause you look like it's a whole encyclopedia name.
Just
You know.
work with Uncle Chubby then. Work with Uncle Chubby.
All right, Uncle Chubby.
Uncle Chubby. Where you calling from?
Calling from Balaclava, St. Elizabeth.
Oh.
Oh,
wow.
Uncle Chubby.
Yes,
Okay,
Uncle
big up
Chubby.
yourself, Uncle Chubby.
A chubby or trouble?
Just up yourself, Lisa Power.
Yeah,
Lisa Power.
I
thank
don't
you.
know you personally, but I just love this energy.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah, man, and you just keep it up, yeah?
Yes, man.
Yes, man.
Big up Lisa Power.
Lisa Power.
When it's our birthday, we kill her with flour.
And DJ Bun.
Yes.
Yeah, hear me now, sir.
Yes, sir.
You know, say, the flower we are talking about, you know, I just told Jamaican people just have the different pronunciation, you know, say.
Yes.
I know the flower in a Bible where people eat. You just present person with a love, we call it flowers, you know.
Oh,
But it's not
flowers.
flowers.
Yeah, I'm at
Like
where you're at.
tulips or
I love that.
roses.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So we just present the person
Or the Catalia.
whenever time with a bunch of
You know,
flowers.
Uncle Chubby.
Natural flower.
You know, say I try to take
Chubby,
Lisa
me
from
like
me.
your style, you know.
Man,
I
I
like
go
your
round me, yeah,
style,
man.
Uncle Chubby.
Man,
I
too much
like it.
lyrics here, man. Man, stay a balaclava, yeah, man. You're going too bad now.
Look here, well smooth, Uncle Chubby.
And natural.
Thank you very much, darling.
Naturality.
Reap some cassava in balaclava. All right. Big up yourself here, sir.
Big up
Stay
yourself.
safe.
No, Bones, I really like that with Uncle
No,
Chubby a while ago.
yeah, man,
He just
He
slippy.
definitely made himself clear.
What happened? I
Yes.
see him see Lisa on the live and get all excited at that reach. You know, that me said.
Let's take this one. Buzz through caller you live.
Buzz through caller you live.
Yeah, man.
Well, go on.
Hi, good night.
This girl on earth, man.
Jaja.
Thank you.
You not say nothing.
Thank you.
Lisa Power.
You have me blushing right now.
Lisa Power.
Lisa Power.
Yes, I like
Yeah,
the
I
sound
love
of
the
it.
new name and the new sound, so big up yourself.
Yes, man.
girl.
Thank you, darling. Thank you
man,
very much.
trust you. I don't know, sir, a long time you listen to you, man. We like the new move, you know.
Yes,
So,
thank you
yeah,
very much.
yeah,
I'm very happy to hear that you like it.
Yeah,
you know?
man, I'm Froggy from Outer Brownstone, man. Yeah,
Big up
Papa,
yourself,
Papa,
Fraggy, from Outer Brownstone. What them know about?
Orange Hill, yeah, right.
Froggy, I boss.
Yeah.
Orange
Yeah,
Hill.
man, the right, a brother shop right after the top.
All right, right, a brother shop.
A brother shop.
You're not for say 40.
Yes, a party. So you know that Lisa is my shorty.
We're not dealing with the teacher. We're not.
Oh.
You know, really and truly, I re-signed a 7-year contract with him.
Nice.
And 2 years gone out of it. So right now, you know, Claude Mills is the one really, you know, managing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, man. So anytime I link him again, man, the same stuff. Froggy from Outer Brownstone, so yeah.
All right,
I
say
will
no
not,
more.
yes.
Yeah, man, and you can tell him hail from all of it.
I will, man. I'm respect him because I make we know you see me. You see it?
Right,
Yeah,
right, dear son.
Me like when me party
Right,
say no,
dear
so
son.
you get repost.
God first. You hear me? I tell your daughter.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah, man. I'm Kashima.
Yes, Froggy.
Yeah, man. I make you happy and the calendar, so, man.
Me no know what she go on. Me talk to her about it in a Froggy.
Man can't compare to you, man.
Jeez, I'm piece your lyrics there.
Yeah, man. You're fire right now in a brother shop, right?
That's right, Froggy. Froggy, no make your pressure go up, you know.
Yes, I make up my fans, them, and I go up to me, go up to me, Ross, Boston,
Yes,
CM,
yes.
Yo, Pamela, yeah, Odien,
Yeah.
Sadie, Nippy,
Yeah.
Javi, Warrior,
The whole
Mr.
family.
Nevers, Director, CM,
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
Auntie, big up yourself, Shelly up a Barra Bridge, sir. I'm going now, take
All
it
right,
away.
big up
Big
yourself.
up,
Big up
Froggy.
yourself, Froggy. Big up Brownstone. Big
Yeah,
up
man,
Orange
big up
Hill.
Froggy. No
Thanks
walking
for
and nothing
clocking
saggy.
in.
Brother shop, big up on yourself. Everybody with their brother shop.
Yeah, brother
right now,
shop.
Big up on yourself.
That is it. We're going to put on a show up there, Lisa Power. Yeah,
So Lisa, where can we see you perform next?
Yeah,
How
we
your
wanna see
calendar
you.
look like?
Okay, well, my calendar is very busy, but my calendar is mostly busy with studio sessions, video shoots, photo shoots, you know, interviews right now.
No,
Okay.
that is busy.
Yeah.
That is it. And you have a session that you have to go to.
Studio sessions.
That's right. My name is Studio. And I'm the session. No recession. We have a call.
We have another caller?
I think we have a Rashona, we have a call, right? Yeah, buzz through caller, you're live. Blaze it, make me burn it.
Whoa.
You wonder where you're Bridget. Whoa! How you do? Hey, Lisa Power is in studio.
Yeah, man. Blaze it, make me burn it, DJ boy.
Oh, you know me, Dan, you good?
Yeah, man, we there a pass for the studio.
Philadelphia St. Anne Lodge.
Right.
Yeah, man, you don't know Lisa Power.
Big up yourself, my general.
Give the glue for you know.
Every hour.
And that I tell you.
Bones just said something like that.
Let me have to overheat and have to take a shower.
You don't know, and everything have the score,
You mean right, kill we?
Yes, man, the right way, man.
The right way,
righteous way, you know?
So you have a question for Lisa? You have a question for Lisa, Shaka?
Yeah, man, you don't know. When you can get a good solid album for your Lisa.
This year.
See it there? Everybody asks the same thing.
This year.
Album.
This year.
Yeah,
this
man,
year.
wait for it.
Yeah, man, this year, definitely this year.
So nobody wait for it, just come straight for it.
All right, say no more.
It's not easy, you know, man. Shaka warrior.
Yeah, man, Shaka, bless up yourself. We give thanks for calling through always.
Shaka, always thank you for your support, my brother. See him?
Yeah, man, for real.
All right.
So, you with the contract that you said you signed with Vibes Cartel, Lisa.
It's with Adija Im Records.
Right, which is his label.
Okay,
right? Yeah.
his label.
Right.
Yeah.
And how many albums under that contractual agreement, or?
Well, the Phoenix album.
Okay.
Oh, the Phoenix album is under that
Phoenix
contract.
The
All
Phoenix album is under that.
Oh, I look forward to that.
Yeah.
What
But you know I have 7 albums, right?
Right.
Phoenix album is just one of them.
What cartoon I say? Oh. I tell you.
And
don't
with some 4 minutes remaining, you know, any words of advice you want to leave with our listeners, Lisa, especially upcoming female entertainers who think, you know, boy, the road rugged and them feel like give up and, you know, it's just really heavy for them.
Well, you know, Father God, they didn't tell us that the road now go easy.
Right.
You know, and it's everywhere. Evening at 9 to 5. Right. You know, we don't make excuses, we do effort. You know, so just always make the effort, you know, to fulfill your dreams, because dreams do come true. You know, and while you're fulfilling your dreams, you just add the goals to it.
Right.
You know, stay around positive people that have your best interests. You know, keep yourself musically inclined. That is one of them. The more you write, the better your writing skill become. The more your voice, the better your recording skills become. So practice makes perfect. Yeah.
No,
wow.
Sir. No,
powerful
sir.
words in a Lisa Power.
Then that's she name Lisa Power.
Here.
No, sir. You have to get a flower. No,
which one? The Catalia?
The Catalia.
I love it.
I love it. And this is so good. And it's good to see you.
And
Thank you.
Thank you.
Usual.
You know, it's always a pleasure. And, you know, it's always fun when I come here. You know, I can't get used to it.
Get used to it, baby. Get used to it, baby. I'm a handful, but I'm ready.
Yeah, no, it's always good laughs and stuff, and it's really great to see you. And we wish you all the best with your new projects.
And you know I love you, and I'll keep IRFM updated to the max.
Yes, please do. Especially once you have decided on which album you put together first.
They let us know.
I'll have to decide soon. I don't have much time.
The window kind of close. Hurry up. Boy, I tell you, tell us about your social media handles for the people who are under a rock so we can find you.
So I have 2 Instagrams accounts. One is Lisa_hyper and one is Lisa Power 147.
You want that?
Yeah, you know, Twitter is Lisa Hyper Music with a Q. Facebook is Lisa Hyper. TikTok. YouTube channel, Lisa Hyper Music with a Q. Vivo, Lisa Hyper Vivo. TikTok, Femme Fatale. It's FEMME FATALE.
Gotcha. You see all the AC are overheating.
Oh my God! Hey, I told you I'm firing.
I knew it was gonna happen. You know, Kishima, the AC are leak. The AC said I can't take this no more.
Wow.
Look here.
No, sir.
My energy is
Don't
that
dim
strong.
your
It's
light.
that good.
Don't dim your light or your shine for no one. Just shine bright, and
Thank
you can just light their
Keshima.
path.
Love you, girl. Thank you so
Big up
much.
yourself,
Big
Lisa
up,
Power.
Lisa.
Absolutely love the name change, and
Love
I
it.
love your strength. I love how you're sounding, how you're looking, and I absolutely love the fact that you
Thank
have
you.
that strong support. So
And
bless up.
I've always have the utmost respect for you. Not now, from then.
Wow,
and
thanks,
I-
Lisa.
Hear them
I
lyrics there?
appreciate it.
I just feel like
Yeah,
a
man.
cheap piece of meat around her.
Stop
Not now,
it.
one.
You know you mean a lot to me.
Boys,
Don't
look,
do that.
Lisa Power said the type of laugh that she just
Exactly.
delivers. It comes
Still-
it comes
still
from a
little-
space that she
Lord,
can't
little-
hold it back.
Little bad man licked me a while ago. Sorry, man. Jesus Christ. Slap me.
All right. On that note, I
Great.
really want to say a big thank you to you,
Yeah.
Lisa Lisa Power.
Thank
Lisa
you.
Power.
Excuse
You
me
know
for
it's always
coming
a
through.
pleasure. You
Yes.
will never hear me say no.
Unless you're there
Or
for
I
it.
can't.
Unless you're there
Unless
True
I'm
that.
unless I'm not on the island.
Right.
And thank you to Anunnaki.
Big
Yes.
up Claude Mills, big up my team, my whole team.
Right.
Big up
Vanity,
yourself.
Dizzy, Long Life, Mineral Boss, Roshi, Claude Mills, my doctor them, my family, daddy, mommy, sisters, everybody, cousins, everybody. Friends, Chevelle, love you.
Lisa Power. All right. So we're pretty much out of time, my dad. Anybody want? Oh, you big them up.
Yeah.
You're not
And
left
my
out nobody.
social worker, love you.
Good. Okay. I don't want you left out nobody. All right. So guess what? I want to say a special thanks to everyone who made the EBUZZ possible. Thanks to Lisa Power and her entire team and Anunnaki. We want to say thanks to our producers, Rashona Fitz-Henley, Vivian Stewart, Jody and Dawkins, and of course, technical operators, DJ Lollipop, studio engineer, Nicholas Francis. Anybody else? Kishimi, you want me to do the rest
Big
of
up
it?
to Jody K. Tucker. And of course, Peter Broadbaugh for keeping social media connected. Muta Baruka is up next with The Cutting Edge. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm DJ Bones. Join us next week for another exciting edition of the EBUZZ. Join us then. Until then, we out. Muta is up next. Yes, Rasta.
I'm FM really rocking,